G'day everyone, Goober here with another Torchlight Infinite Sandlord season video. Uh, I've been dabbling in the pro builds recently, and I noticed that someone has a 950 FE per hour inspired by Goober tree, which is quite interesting. So they go into Goddess of the Hunt with automatic selection and chance to replicate, which is pretty cool. And a lot of the other stuff is pretty similar. This is really, really good if you can use the frozen canvas compass. However, I don't have enough slots to use that. And that's pretty standard for the other one. And they have a lot of extra points in here for the extra monsters, widening keys, and Netherrealm Resonance. Now, I did that for a bit, and it's pretty fun. I made a slight change because in here they use the standard war compass. The upgraded war compass costs exactly the same, except you also get 50% chance for the followers to attack you. Sure, it gives everyone 400% additional life, but that's fine. My build just one-shots them anyway, so it doesn't matter. And this is 4 slots, so it's obviously meant to be profound instead of T8, but that's fine. I tried that out. It's pretty fun. And the amount of compasses, not compasses, beacons that were dropping during that made me remember the fun that people were having last season with beacon farming. Now, I know Mike One Up does a few videos on beacon farming. So I have made this tree just to test out. And one of the cards that always pops up is the 43% chance for the disciples to drop beacons. So I really like seeing the explosion of beacons when you hit that. So in here, I've gone with the 100% chance for Goddess of the Hunt to appear with a chance to replicate. I noticed that the cost of the compass that is the chance and 100% chance to replicate is like 3 Flame Elementium. So if you had an extra slot, then that might be worth using as well. And then it's only the 6 points here to automate that. You may want to go for the ghosts as well, or something else in there, but it's up to you. Standard, it's pretty hard to go away from a turner because the Eternals are still 2.2 each, and they drop 50 in an hour, so it's just 100 Flame Elementium for very low cost. It's about 60 FE profit after the compass, so it's definitely well worth it. I did need to take 4 points out, so I took away from the kins. It's a 3% chance, but the big one is the 6% chance to replicate that you're losing there. I'm not using the compass for the snow or the frozen canvas, so I haven't gone with these ones here. I wish I had 5 compass slots for T8. That'd be pretty sweet. However, I have gone with a bit more in here. So 3% chance for bosses to drop a beacon. 0.04% chance for magic monsters to drop a beacon. Chance for it to be upgraded. And Netherrealm beacons have a chance to be replicated once. And also the beacon chest up here. Now we are going to be getting a whole bunch of magic monsters and God of War followers attacking us. Going on to the God of War tree, I have put 16 points in here just for extra chance for God of War followers to attack us, and an extra 4 stages, so more God of War followers attacking us. Yep. So there's a 13% chance at floor 10. We've got all the extra progress over here, so that should be pretty simple to hit. And yeah, so I'm going to do profounds. I've just gone with drop quant and drop quant. Hopefully I don't die. I have been dying a little bit today because I'm not feeling well. But if I start dying too much, I'll probably put it over into Star Shards or something, because I need Warden's Breastpin. I still don't have a Warden's Breastpin. But anyway, so I'm still just running Steel Forge. I did just reset this and I got the good one here. So I'll do these 4 maps. I'll probably do about 10 and then I will run a test. The test, I'm thinking that I just run the test and then I'll see the beacon income, because that's really what this one is testing, is the beacons and that sort of thing. So I'm going to go away from the cheap compasses and go for the Unrivaled Veterans. They are about 5.7 FE each, which is nuts. Valiant War Compass are about 2.5, and Familial Eterna Compasses are still about 1.5. Full juice because I want all of the drops. And yeah, so let's see how many beacons I can get dropped. Now, it's a pretty short map. It's only got 271 enemies, which is a shame. Beacons, we've got 36. Just gotta remember to... Ah, no beacons from that one. Lame. Hopefully the pirates can drop us some beacons too, maybe. 1, 2... Oh, it's still going. Oh, it's done. So a few more beacons there, which is cool. Got to make sure I don't die. Hopefully we get some of the bigger maps on the other ones. Oops, just got to make sure I don't go too far and leave magic monsters behind. I have been wanting to try out the 10% additional drop quant node, but it's 25 points. Pretty crazy. So we had 36 at the start of that. Now we've got 2 more of that, and we had... was that right? Did I have any beacons? I feel like 12, 14 beacons is maybe too much. Don't know. Let's go again. Let's see what we get from the next one. So we have 3, 4, 37, 3, 4, 37, 5. No glacial. Just gotta be like, what is Gooba typing? Nothing. I'm using you as a notepad. I do have a hardened candle, so if you see me stop every now and then, that's just me manually casting my minions so that I have the hardened buff and I don't die. Hardened is a minus 25 additional damage taken buff, which is crazy. Even though I have the hero trait summoning my minions, I can always press it myself and gain the buff, which is pretty cool. So unfortunately we got 2 really short maps in a row, but them's the breaks, I guess. Beacon chest. So we had... So we've got 2, 2, 2, 6. So that's 12, 17 beacons from that map. So this card is kind of insane. And we got the beacon chest as well, which is kind of cool. So if you get this card, you're definitely making good profit. And you'd probably just make that good profit based on the 8 points into replicate, you know. But I wanted to go a little bit more into it because I'm using this compass. See how many beacons we can get. So I will probably do an hour or two test, just so I have maybe a couple of stacks of beacons to sell. Because this seems pretty interesting. There's a lot more density and stuff. And it's not too bad. I need to just focus on spamming things because I still don't have a Wardens and I really need to save up. Because I checked one out today, it was like 8,000 FE, but it was an 80 or 90% damage increase. So it would be nice to break into the trillions. But yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much what I've got for the intro. I will do a few maps, see how we go, and then I'll see you in a minute. So that was the last of those 4 maps, and I think we had 36 Steelforge beacons at the start of that. So we got 26, 32, 44, 56 normal beacons and 2 deep space beacons in those 4 maps, which is pretty decent profit. But anyway, dope. Bosses drop 8 to 8 fluorescent memories. Guess I'm running Fluoro and Kong on this one. Let's have a look. Nope, nope. Yeah. Secrets. It's a shame I'm not doing the test yet. This would be a nice one to include to inflate the FE per hour for sure. Oh, look at that. It's delicious. Let's see, anything else? More bosses, there we go. Nice, nice. So not only did I get this card, I also got treasure chests, which is pretty crazy. Come on, give me a boss. No, you won't. Replicate. Still not too shabby. Getting the beacon chest is just so good. So many beacons. Alrighty everyone, I've slightly modified it. I wasn't seeing any value in the Goddess of the Hunt. Maybe it improves in Profound, but it didn't seem that good right now. I've put all of those points into Quant, extra rare monsters, magic monsters, winding keys, and Netherrealm resonance. And yeah, so I want to do a test of this, but I am feeling like absolute garbage. So I guess you'll just have to trust me that it's pretty fun. I did get, oh, let's see how many beacons I actually bought, or compasses rather, because I ran out of Unrivaled Veterans. So I had 18 compasses. So I ran 18 maps and I got... So it looks like I averaged 10 beacons per map, which is about 20 to 25 Flame Elementium, I guess, just in beacons per map. That's not including everything else that dropped, like Snowpaper Fragments and stuff like that. So the Snowpaper Fragments is an extra 60 FE. They will sell. there's a lot of price fixes and stuff going on, which is annoying. So just make sure you're not selling for the cheapest price. Otherwise, you're just going to be ripping yourself off. So in 18 maps, you know, what did I say? 180 beacons times 2.2 is probably the average. So about 400 FE. Did cost a fair bit in compasses because the Unrivaled Veterans are about 5.7 each. The Valiant Wars are about 3 each. And the Familial are 1.5 each. So the beacons that drop was 180. So 180 times, oops, I was on the wrong window. That's not right. 396 minus 196 or something like that. So just off the beacons, you're profiting 200 flame elementium off 18 maps. Well, I did anyway. And then you've got all the other drops as well, like the 61 FE of snow paper. Then you've got to factor in all of your FE. Did have some sales as well, so it's all subjective, I guess. I will do a test of this when I'm feeling a bit better, but I think I'm going to go have a sleep. Yeah, bit weird going to bed at 11 AM, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.